Yo, my people, today Instagram decides my Bloxburg build. So as you can see here, I posted on my story yesterday 4 different pictures. This is the first one, this is the second one, this is the third, and this is the fourth. And then on the next slide, I asked y'all which one would you like me to use as inspo, essentially, for a build in Bloxburg. And before I swipe up and show you the results, I'm gonna tell you right now, I have no idea which one. 3 was in the lead for a long time until this morning. Now 2 is in the lead. So we'll see. Those are my top 2 choices. So honestly, I'd be happy with both, but 2 is way more intense, obviously. So the moment of truth, which are we building today? It's still 2 in the lead. Okay, we are building option 2, which I've wanted to build forever, so that's great. But then I threw in a twist. I put in another poll and said, how much time to build? 30 minutes, 1 hour, or infinite? And I'm pretty sure I know which one won here. It's been in the lead the whole time, but remember, I got one of the most complicated ones to build. So imagine 30 minutes to build this. Well, we have infinite time, yay! Thank goodness. But I also still need to edit this video and everything, so it can't take forever. So I'm gonna have to buy a new house lot for this because this is almost a whole house. And let's get down to business, y'all. I am curious to put a timer on just to see how far I get at the 30-minute mark and the hour mark to see, like, realistically what I could have had done by then if that was what was chosen. So why not? Hey Google, set a 30-minute timer. Okay, so I'm gonna start with walls. I think I'm gonna do it with this being the front, so where the door is, where we see in that picture. Oh, but then I have to imagine it from this angle. Okay, so the door would be, let's just say it's on this side, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put down a fireplace, but that fireplace will help me see the spacing that we need here. Ooh, and the stairs. Okay, I'm gonna put this like right here for now, and then get us a staircase. I think this one is the best bet, and that's like right at the entrance. Hold on, like it's literally you walk in, turn right, and there's the stairs. Also, just FYI, this is inspo. I don't have to like make it exactly like the picture, but I'm probably gonna try to be pretty close. I just realized that is not what the staircase looks like. Hold on, goodbye. Yeah, it's like this because the little cat bed and cat tower is underneath the stairs. Whoa, okay, this is so hard because this is not how I normally build, even with inspo. But I just feel like this build is so different that I have to go about it this way because I want to get the spacing right without like having to redo it again. So that's where the couch would be, which tells me the fireplace needs to move over even more. That's too close. You know what? This fireplace is really throwing me off. I don't think this build is gonna work in the way that the picture works. So we're just gonna have to do our own thing here. I think what I need to do is actually just do 2 walls here, and the door can, I guess it can still go right here. And then we're gonna finally get some more walls going here. This would cover the living room area. So this is like kind of the angle we're looking at right here, but then there's clearly a decent sized kitchen back here, and then there's also the bedroom upstairs. So I think feeling this size might be good. I'm also kind of ignoring the existence of a bathroom, but maybe we'll add one later, I'm not sure. Okay, and this is where we're gonna use basic shapes for these windows. I'm gonna get me some transparent cubes, and you know what, we're gonna leave that right there because I just realized that we need the quarter fence for this little ledge right here. That literally looks just like the picture. I love that. And then I might as well go ahead and put in one of these planks if I can get it to work, because these are really stubborn and rude. Just gotta say. And that's gonna go here. Oh my gosh, why did that work so perfectly? And now we can actually make our windows. So we're gonna resize this, make this pretty flat. And okay, I'm gonna hit y'all with some math here. These walls, I think they're usually like 12 in size. Like you see that 0.25 in the brackets, they're usually 12. So the quarter fence, I'm guessing, would be 3. So I think this window, because it goes to the top of the stairs, which is at the top of the wall, it should be 9, because together the 3 and 9 would be the 12 altogether. And then it's also gonna be 1, 2, 3 tiles wide, and these tiles are like 5 across. So I'm gonna say 15 this way. Knowing all that is so helpful when you build like this, which I've never really built like this before. This time I need to do a little tiny sliver to close off these 2 sides here. Woohoo! Okay, we are getting places, y'all. So that's the first floor closed off. I'm gonna go ahead and start on the second floor with the walls, and I'm pretty confident I can say it just goes around like so, stopping here. And next up, for those like green, what could be considered wall trim or beams, because they are used as beams too, I'm gonna do, you guessed it, beams because I feel like if I don't do that next, that's gonna really throw me off on doing the rest of the windows down here. Here is a question I have for all of you lovely people watching this video right now. Do you most often build with or without inspo? Because if you know me, if you've been around the channel, then you know that I usually build with inspo. So, you know, this is nothing crazy for me. And now I feel like I need to put the door here. I'm just like going with what makes the most logical sense for me to figure out these windows because I feel like that's the focal point. That's like the most difficult part, the windows and the roof. There's a door. I feel like we have a door that looks like that. Why am I not actually seeing you? Can you show yourself, please? Oh, there you are, striped solid door. Okay, we're getting somewhere. And we even have that gap on top. I was worried that wouldn't be there. Like I thought maybe the door would go all the way up, but we got what we need. Y'all, this is like already, oh, the stairs is in the wrong place. But besides that, this is already shaping up. Can you see it? Okay, I think the next thing that's gonna help me is to do some flooring. So it's a wood floor in here. So I'm gonna do this like this because that means it's gonna face the right way when I do color it. And here it looks like some kind of tile, so it doesn't matter as much. And then we need the loft on the top, which I almost did the wrong way because it's probably wood facing the exact same direction. Woohoo! And this basic railing looks like exactly what we need for the stairs and for our lovely loft area. And now we can add more pillars, which is what my goal was in all of that. There's our 30-minute mark. This is what we got done in 30 minutes, y'all. Now I'm gonna put another 30 minutes on the clock to see what I get done in an hour. Hey Google, set a 30-minute timer. We definitely wouldn't have been doing all this like custom stuff. Like it would have been truly like inspo that is not at all tried to copy verbatim. Window 2. Done. Ooh, you know what I just realized? This roof is not even. Like it's supposed to go down lower over here and then higher on this side. I will give in. Over here we're gonna have a plain half fence, except that kind of ruins how this wall is supposed to be, but maybe we'll get to that another time. But what this means is I'm gonna size this one down that I just copied, and then we're gonna put it down to 6 high. And then I'm gonna need a bit of a triangle shaped window. And I think I should know how this is sized. Let's see if I get this right. I'm gonna flatten you, make you 10 this way and 6 this way. And that should be accurate for it to fit perfectly on top of that one. I think I've done it. Oh my goodness. We're almost done with the windows. Okay, the last greatest mystery when it comes to these windows is how to do this completely triangular one at the top. Wait, no, all I have to do is put 2 of these here. One facing this way. Oh, never mind. Because it has to be 7.5 wide. No. I think if I make this 4.5, that should be correct math. I mean, it looks right. I'm gonna go with that. And then we just have to flip this one over. I mean, I think I have to do a little bit of finagling with the transform tool, but those windows are pretty accurate so far. Our exterior structure to make the interior structure, which is really the focus here, is almost done. But we do need a roof over here, which is going to be flat. And then for the rest, unfortunately, we need some more basic shapes. Now, this is where I need serious math to come back to me because I don't know how tall I need to make them because it would be on the slant of the triangles. Why do I have to look up math for this video? I searched up how to find the slant of a right triangle and there's a calculator. I'm just gonna trust it. 8.746. You'll love to see it. So precise. I'm gonna try 8.75. Don't fail me now, calculator. And here is the moment of truth, y'all. Man, it might not be perfect, but it is dang close. So now to get this one. Okay, I think I've done it. Yay! This is crazy. I really wish I could just put all of these together and then move it all together, you know? Sadly, I don't think it works that nicely. Nope. Is it just me or does this look too big? It might look that way, but once I actually rotate it, it might be fine. Yep, it looks like it might be just fine. There's our 1 hour timer. We have not got much farther. Okay, I honestly think that this is decent enough to say we're done with the roof. Oh my gosh. And you know what? That was over an hour of some grueling work. So I need a snack, y'all. How BRB. And we are back, y'all. And yes, I did enjoy my Chick-fil-A cookie so much. I do have to do more of these beams, so I may not really talk for a hot minute. And I'll probably be back with you once I do that, because you already know the drill and it's rather boring.
2 very boring minutes later.
Y'all, I could cry. I can now actually just decorate the inside. Can you believe that? The relief is unreal. First things first, I'm getting rid of this couch. And although still not a perfect match, we're gonna go with this one. And then we can go ahead and get a carpet like this one. That's exactly what that looks like. And then we need a coffee table. And you know which one that looks like? From this angle anyway. It looks like the rustic one. Why is this so easy so far? I have definitely hit my stride. And I do have to get this thing all the way up here. I'm even gonna go as far as to make it stick out, because honestly, I thought maybe I could make the exterior look cute. That ain't happening. Nope. And then we need a TV that fits snugly on here, which I think I'll say that this does the trick. We could do some coloring. I think these floors would be a linen, and I'm feeling these wood planks to match that. Might as well copy that over here too in the loft. And these walls are a bit ambiguous because I feel like they look grayish, beige-ish. I don't really want to do literal beige. I might go for an oyster. I feel like that's fitting. Am I the biggest fan of it? Nah. And up on these roofs, it definitely needs to be like this material. And then it's gonna throw me off if I don't already go ahead and color these green. There's a little thing that looks like a dresser, like right when you walk in the door right here. But I've tried a few things and nothing's really working, so I'm just gonna put a console table. And then we need some of these beautiful oak shelves. Tell me this isn't looking extraordinarily cozy right now. I love it. Okay, let's move on to the bookshelf over here. There's so many slots that I think I'm gonna do this, although it's a little bit too wide. Oh, we have the tall cubby shelving, which is still too wide, but I think we're just gonna do it. And then if we just stack one of the regular ones on top, it's a pretty great size if you ask me. Oh my gosh, this room makes no sense. There's like a little chair right up against the bookcase, just like this. Why? Okay, I feel like I need to get more basics down. We need a bed up here. And I can't fully see the one in the picture, but I feel for some reason that this one is quite like it. And I think it's gonna go in the corner too. And I know it's really dark over here. I think I'm gonna go ahead and put in all the beautiful string lights that are in this picture. Should I do fairy lights? I'm getting excited. I love my fairy lights. They might be too droopy. That's the only problem. Wait, these work so beautifully if you do them really short. It's a dream come true, y'all. Oh my gosh. These came in the nick of time. Since you can't see the majority of this bedroom in the picture, I'm kind of gonna do my own thing here. And I'm gonna do a custom rug because I can. And there's a huge, I think it's Totoro stuffed animal or plushie just sitting right here. So you know what? We're gonna do this delightful little teddy bear, which is not so little. Look at that thing. It's massive. I don't know if the people here who are watching know which one I'm building or what exactly I'm doing, but I feel like that teddy bear would be like, what in the world? What are you doing, ma'am? There's also a little scarf hanging off of the railing, and I just realized that is the wrong blanket. We have a much better one to use. Hello? I absolutely am so in love with some of the new items that they've given us in the game, because like we would not have been able to do that, at least not so easily, not so nicely. Like that looks so accurate. I am shooketh. There are a few paintings that I can hang on the wall. Oh, I hate that I can't put this one like in between floors. Oh, there's a beautiful, what I think is a clock with like a sakura tree on the fireplace. But no, I gotta do it justice by actually making it a painting and not a clock. Oh my gosh, this kitchen. Okay, I said I need to do essentials and then I've neglected some important things. Oh, they have done a faux pas, or at least one of my faux pas. It looks like next to the sink, there's a fridge or something. Maybe it's a stove. Either way, no. Not okay with me. I think when it comes to that bar area, I'm gonna try to do, I'm guessing it's gonna need to be a half fence. Wait, oh no, that's too tall. We'll do a quarter fence, and then again grab one of these planks, and it is a little bit lower than the picture, but again, inspo doesn't have to be perfect. And guess what, we can pretend that that big gap right there isn't there. Ooh, hold on, I'm so excited. I just saw something. There is another like plain window. I think I'm just gonna go with this one or something. This excites me because it's a window that I don't have to use basic shapes to make. I could cry. And then why don't we just increase the joy and add our own windows over here? Because we can. Because the picture is not telling us otherwise. You know? I'm gonna say that this was a fridge right here in the picture. Again, strongly disapprove because I should have a sink such as this one right there. No, nope. You will never catch me doing this unless it's because of inspo or something or some weird annoying challenge. Okay, I just got excited looking at this kitchen because there's some endless possibilities for this back wall. I'm like more excited for what I can't see in the picture than for what is in the picture for some reason. I just saw a record player. Wait, that makes me so excited. And unfortunately, we don't have a record player, I don't think, but we do have this gramophone. You, my friend, can go right there. What do you think for this kitchen? Mosaic tiles, the large mosaic tiles, or subway tiles? I think I do like the large mosaic better. Oh, you know what? Am I gonna be able to put a decal on this window? I might have to use a basic shape to help me out here. Yeah. And by basic shape, I meant structural, actually. Woohoo, see? Now I can put it there. Bless. Okay, let's do a little check on how we're doing on matching the inspo, although that's not the exact goal. This is about the angle we have on the picture. It's actually almost perfect, like the angle. We can't see the beams from here though. Maybe if I go a little bit higher. Am I not seeing the beams? They're so high. Okay, but I think you see that we're almost there, or that we've got the idea for sure. Oh my gosh, I can't with the little plants that are on the sill. Hold on, wait a minute. I can't perfectly see what's on there, but I'm just gonna do my own thing. You could go there, and then you could go there. So cute. And then over here on this one, we have some pictures. And then there's even a little plushie over on this side. Literally, this little loft thing is like such a vibe. I love this picture so much. And I cannot tell you how happy it makes me that I'm finally getting to recreate it, because I cannot tell you how long it's been. Way too long, I say. Okay, I keep thinking I need to do this, and then I keep not doing it. I'm both excited but also nervous to do this little cat tower thing, because we're definitely gonna need basic shapes because we do not have them in the game. And I think I'm gonna start with a beveled cube. That can be, you know, the little square parts of it. And you know what? I don't even have to resize that one. How awesome. And placement might even be spot on. And the beautiful thing is I can just copy this and then use the transform tool to raise it up. Let me see if I go on big grid. Yeah, I like the idea of one notch. That's easy. And then I can do the same exact thing. Oh my gosh. And then let's just stop there for a moment and do some structurals. I think we're gonna go for a rod. Woohoo, we are getting places. Why does that make such a difference? I'm so excited about that. Now the rest of it is gonna be interesting. We gotta make this one smaller. And then hear me out on this part. I'm gonna get me a transparent cube, make it real small like always. And then this part of the cat tower, you cannot tell me it doesn't look like a bowl. No shame in my game. Now getting this rod where it needs to be, that's gonna be rough. It ain't gonna be perfect, and you know what? That's okay, y'all. Yeah, I cannot believe I've done this. I mean, I'm not done. We're almost there, but I didn't even think we'd get this far. The last piece of this is kind of shaped like this, but it would be facing this way. And then of course, much smaller. Woohoo! Oh my gosh, literally so close. We're just gonna go like this and accept it. I made a little cat tower. Can you believe that? I can't believe it. Now I know this is a little strange, but what if I put like a little sand castle and we could pretend that it's a bed for the cat? Oh, one last major thing that I cannot forget to do on camera, because I've been recording for so long. This is gonna take me forever to edit, but I have to show you the key points. So we need those flags hanging down, right? So I don't know if paintings will hang on these beams, but we surely will try. Oh, they will. I do worry that they won't get small enough though. Yeah, definitely not that one anyway. But these posters probably do. The only problem is the placement. Okay, transparent beam it is. That'll help us get it well, because we can always transform the beam. I'm gonna have to find out what country all of these flags are. I meant to make the beam a little bit smaller before I did this, but that's okay. And to make it straight, I can even rotate it a little bit. I just realized that. This makes me so happy. At least for now on the front there, we have the effect that we're looking for. Okay, y'all, it is a long while later and the build is complete. Thank you, Instagram, for inspiring this build. So just to jog your memory, here is the inspo pic. And in we go for the tour to see our version. So this is not the angle you normally see, but can you see what we've got going here? Let me go and show you generally the angle that you see in the picture. We don't get to see the beams, unfortunately, but this right here is essentially what you see in the picture. You don't see all of the windows over there, but how did I do? I mean, I wasn't trying to go for perfect. It's still supposed to be inspo, but I think it's pretty similar personally. So all of this over here was like kind of my own doing, including that big picture. I did notice that that the stuffed animal they had in there was, I think, Totoro, which I probably said earlier, which is a character from a Studio Ghibli film. And so I put this decal in here, which is from a Studio Ghibli film. I don't know which one, but it looks familiar. That gap is still there up at the top. Just ignore it. Nobody cares. Yeah, other than that, I tried a good deal to copy what I saw or to like put something similar. I think what was in this corner was like a board game or something. And then there was like an R2-D2 and then another Star Wars character. And yeah, I just put these magazines as something. And then over in this kitchen, I had to do a lot of improvising because we only saw a very tiny little bit of it. Like we saw this little candle on the corner there and that there was like an island there. The color of that fridge was so pretty, but we don't have a color like that in Bloxburg. So I just made it like earth green, which is a darker green than I made the countertops. And I wish I did more with this kitchen, but I just like couldn't really, nothing was coming to me. I was kind of at the end of my rope at that point. And then I was thinking about doing a bathroom back here, but I just left it empty. But at least the door takes up space. That's what I was doing there. And then let's go on upstairs because we've seen everything else. Up we go and into the room. I also felt like I wish I did more or better here, but this is what we got. This was all improvised back here. And yes, these shelves are copied. No worries at all. Also, ignore this gaping hole in this house. No need to make any notice of it. And also, finally, which I almost forgot about, I got all the flags on here. Can you believe it? I just made the decals and mission accomplished. Yay! Alrighty, y'all. Thank you so much for watching this video and deciding this build for me. If you want me to do this in the future, but like more like what style of house, how many floors, how many bedrooms, how many bathrooms, let me know because that's something I definitely want to do. But I hope you enjoyed this one. I love you all so much and I will see you next time. Bye! Hey, feeling good like I should. Da 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 da.